Smack cocktail. It's for the grown and sexy. It's a conversation starter. Oh yeah. We have all of those special, delightful drinks like tropical punch, passion fruit, Bronx iced tea, the green monster, mine's favorite, ladies' night. Oh yeah. And if you need that little boost, put them in. We got that bedroom bully. Oh yeah. Smack cocktails by Patrick Omar. You can't go wrong. Get excited.
That's
Yes,
smackety
yes,
smack
y'all.
mac.
Thank y'all for coming back for part 2 of
Speak So Freely.
Y'all already know who I am, but I'm going to hit you with it anyway. I'm your boy, Baron319, a.k.a. Mr. Puddin' Jones, a.k.a. Yo, you better talk to me nicely, as my nigga Primo say. But anyway, I'm rocking with who?
Yo, it's your boy, Mr. Penn, a.k.a. El Primo. You already know.
Rocking with who?
It's your boy Hollywood Rowe. Let's go.
I'm rocking with who?
Euro sign on the E.
That's
yo,
right. We've
been doing this for a year. Every week, I'll be like, I'm not coming because of show.
Yo,
We've been
Jordan
doing this
still
for a
in the
year.
building.
Yes,
Mr. Edward,
yes.
he's still in the building. Oh, yeah.
Big Blue in the building. Cousin Hank and the bear.
Oh, yes.
Can't forget the bear now.
Blue Way in the building. Hey, yo, man.
That's why
So
this mic.
I'm just gonna go into this whole thing right here, man. When I say like, yo, Primo, when I was reading this story, I thought about you, brother, and it just really just made me laugh because when you got a chick doing crazy shit,
Oh, shit.
when she busting your windows out,
I'm busting windows out.
when she calling her brother up
Oh.
and his goons to go to your house and shoot, as
Click,
she
click,
said,
boom.
shoot your shit up. You got good dick.
Shout out to the Chinese food out there.
Straight
too.
up. Travis Rudolph, man.
Educate me. I'm not.
Travis
I'm not
Rudolph
familiar.
is an ex-football
You
player.
definitely been in this
I'm not
situation.
familiar.
His ex-girlfriend, okay,
Mm-hmm.
called her brothers and told her brothers and his goons to go to his house and shoot his shit up.
No,
in
she
her
didn't.
Yeah, they
words.
want to
Yes,
stick
she,
him
yes,
up.
she did.
And in return, when those goons came to his house
He
and called
retaliated.
themselves trying to shoot his shit up,
Mm-hmm.
he killed 2 of them.
Nah, I thought it was one.
I think it was 2.
Okay, well, I gotta look at the story again. But one dude did. Listen,
Hey, show
play
real
stupid
quick.
games,
Before you,
win stupid prizes. I'm sorry.
And I'm like, yo, she should be in jail.
And guess what? Your boy is clear. He ain't go to
From
jail, so
charges.
he's straight.
He
It was
beat
self-defense.
he beat the charges.
Self-defense, bro.
He beat the charges, bro.
That's what's up.
But it was just crazy that he went through what he had to go through when it was clear from the start that it was self-defense. But she said that he put his hands on her.
But still, even if sober, why? Well, I know why. You know what I'm saying? We never
And
wanted to
then in court
disrespect
tried to
the
say,
system.
All right.
that's not what I meant.
Yeah,
Okay.
she
All right, cool.
redacted her statement.
real quick.
But listen.
Real quick. And I want to. We could hit this and quit this, and we could be about here. There is no way a man gets that stench off him. Once a woman says something like, yo, he put his hands on me,
TP, what up?
it don't matter that he got acquitted of all these charges. It doesn't matter that the judge, that she went back and recanted her statement.
Right.
All these people are going to remember is, hey, yo, you was that dude that got in trouble that time because you put your hands on that girl. Where's the repercussions for this young lady?
That's what
I'm not being funny, y'all. I'm not. Like, so many men get fucked up. So many men get their futures messed up. So many men get lose their livelihood because of stuff like this. This is not no funny stuff.
I guess it's an ongoing situation now that he's cleared. So maybe, they're moving to bring charges against
I
her.
can't never. If Shorty right now was like, yo, if the mother of my children said, hey, yo, he put his hands on me. First off, y'all wouldn't believe her because y'all know her. But second and most importantly,
I like that.
Second and most importantly, even if she call you back later and be like, yo, he didn't do it. Now you still gotta come see me though.
Yeah.
a conversation still has to be had.
Of course,
Yeah.
definitely.
But that's why I never got involved in like when females call, hey, he put his hands on me. Why would I get involved in that when as soon as y'all have 3-4 days down the line, you're gonna be right back
Right
with
back
the nigga.
together.
Like it never happened. So why
That's-
would I get involved in that?
That's
You
why
see
it's
what
good
I'm
to
saying?
mind your damn business.
But peep this. This is some real shit right here, right?
Uh-huh.
I was reading something, and then it's like it all made sense. You got 70% of dudes are behind bars, right?
Right.
I'm like, what the? F-? You got 70% of dudes behind bars because they were in their feelings, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now they did a study and they said that men that's raised by women are more emotional. You know, women run off of emotions. So you have women emotions, like sort of.
Let's tread lightly.
No,
Tread
no,
lightly.
no. I'm, bro. This was.
Okay, I'm listening.
I'm not giving the.
I'm
I'm not
listening.
giving.
I'm listening.
I'm not giving where I read it. I'm not giving them no light. So this is why I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm treading lightly.
Right.
So allegedly. But
Allegedly.
they said that men that are raised by women are more emotional. And this is the reason why a lot of dudes that's in prison are in prison because of their emotions. You know what I'm saying? It has a little
Anger,
truth to it,
anger
but it's
management.
a deeper root though. You see what I mean? What
All
you
right.
think about
They
that?
put their hands on you.
What you think?
So here's my point.
What you think about that?
Here's my point. I don't know what the correlation is. I don't know how significant the correlation is between men who've been raised by single mothers and those that feel like they made an emotional decision. That's what got them into prison. What I will say is this. I think it is important. There is a conversation that needs to be had about men being in tune with their emotions, but still not having your emotions run you. I think where we get messed up as men, we haven't been given a safe space historically to be emotional. I think human beings are naturally emotional no matter what your
I
circumstances.
have to hear Dr. Jordan Edwards. I gotta hear this brother's take on this. I got to. Brother, please come take the mic.
Talk, y'all. Damn.
Well, I was gonna get into the shit
check on the
happens
people. Hold up.
news, but
Check
never
on the peoples over
mind.
here, man. Making sure they straight. Trav Easy. Check in. TP, what up?
The mics was on.
What's
But no,
good? What's good?
no, it's
Can you
fun.
hear me?
Yeah. You want to go on?
No, I ain't got. I'm like this, man. I'm gonna tread right in the water, but since you just gave it in, I'm gonna give you the dive.
Go ahead, son.
So, I love how y'all went right to this conversation. Anyway, you hearing me good?
Yeah, we
Cool.
got you.
All right, let's get it. So I love how we went into this conversation. You can hear me? We good? Oh no, ain't no apologies needed. Like we was talking earlier with my father not being around. I was raised by a single mom.
Yeah.
Right.
Me and my sister.
Yeah.
I'm a Pisces. So I'm a water sign.
Shout out to the Pisces out there.
Pisces are emotional anyway.
Emotional creatures.
Yeah. However, my mother is
We
a Pisces.
focus though. We focus.
However, my mother's a Pisces.
Okay.
My sister's a Pisces.
Jesus.
So now I'm in a house full of women
Mm-hmm.
who are the opposite sign of me. I mean, the same sign as me, but the opposite sex.
Right.
So there is a lot of things that I learned from my mother. And it's not a negative to know your emotions.
Yeah.
That's smart. Just like we was talking about earlier, the perspectives.
Yeah.
If you went into a room, the men are looking for exits, how to move, stuff like that. Like I was talking about women are concerned about how they feel.
Right.
What's the feeling? That's why I said when you had situations that you got into, even if it's fighting, you about to get in a fight because it's like Debo walking down the street. You just feel him.
You feel the energy. Nah, for sure.
Like, you know, 50 Cent, Get Rich, Die Trying.
Facts. Everybody
You
move
just
that
feel
damn way.
you feel
Facts.
the darkness coming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? but there's still light. Even when the lights go out right now, the street lights, it's still light. It's light as hell. It's natural light.
We gonna light the block up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you lighten it up with the guns, like Smokey and them on a Friday.
Oh no, I was talking about spotlight.
Yeah, but we ain't getting fired on our day off though. But we still got up at 8. We still got up at 8. We still got up at 8:30. And we got up at 8:00 for the girl. 7:30. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So, and like you said, everybody that makes it is an emotional decision. It doesn't make a difference whether you're raised by a woman, man, whatever. If you're if you're saying you made a decision,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? There's plenty of people that if they had a second opportunity, like Peter Parker, the metaverse,
Right.
would they make a different decision because they already saw one outcome?
I ain't see the first one.
They ain't gotta see.
Listen,
it,
they
but
say if
but
you eat
see-
that new
but
Whopper
but
burger.
you seen Endgame though.
True. Definitely.
So it's still the same perspectives, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? You made an emotional decision. You made a
Right.
decision. Decision should be, you know what I'm saying? You don't make the decision with the emotions,
Right.
but you have to see your emotions and feel them. They're in the dark. You need to go into the dark to go deal with them straight on. You go into the fire.
Born in the darkness, I adapted to it. Nearly molded in it.
Yeah,
Shouts out
and
to
that's
Bang.
and that's
Right.
it. And you saw how Batman got up out the hole.
Mhm.
He went to his darkness.
Tapped into it.
You know what I'm saying? It's just how much you're gonna allow to leave there. It's always gonna be there because it can fuel you or it can drain you.
Facts.
Okay.
It all depends on your speed, whether or not you're gonna put a hole in the gas tank.
Facts. There you go. That way.
But guess what? He did that to slow the bus down so they can get off the bus.
He did. Yeah. That's a good. Listen, I like that.
Like the analogy there.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so real quick, we're gonna jump to my favorite segment.
The green apple splatters.
Stop saying that. Let me go in the showers. So this is a topic we got called "Shit Happens News."
Okay.
Ex-doctor tried to have his wife killed again after serving prison time.
Killed again.
Wait.
Wait, killed again?
I'm sorry. Read that headline again before I say it again.
An ex-doctor
Uh huh.
tried to have his wife killed again
I-
after serving prison
Okay, I
off
heard.
the failed
I heard what
murder for
Make sure
hire
that-
plot attempt.
I heard what I need. To
Make
hear.
sure the peanut
Heard
butter
what I
was in
need
my
to hear.
ears this
Why
time.
are we still together?
Right.
The first attempted homicide. I'm leaving. I don't know. What are we talking about?
She likes the
Yeah,
excitement.
I'm confused. I thought this sounds like
It's
a
the
made
excitement.
up scenario. This
What
is
is-
real?
What is
Yeah, this is
happening?
real.
Yeah, I go
Yeah.
watch I'll go
A
watch a
former
movie
doctor.
instead of talking about
telling
this.
you.
Listen.
Give you the Rotten Apple reviews or something. This is
Yo,
just,
mad rotten tomatoes. 'Cause
Yeah.
What is
You
happening?
see, I eat healthy, right? Because the apple lasts longer than the tomatoes.
What is happening? What is happening? This man said again.
Again, yeah.
I promise you. If I have a near-death experience, if I have a near-death experience, and I later find out it was my woman,
You see how
Right.
I told you him first? He in the dark hole.
see, if I
Going in the rabbit hole.
Yeah, he the vegetarian in Wakanda. Brother, we are still here together. I'm good for you, brother. You want to take lead, just ask, bro. I used to usher in church. Right there, sir.
no,
Right
he's
there.
Tried that with Dark Knight
I was
Rises.
junior usher every
Dark Knight
fourth Sunday,
Rises.
baby. I got no time for this.
There's some brothers you got to just let go first.
But no, seriously though, seriously, guys. Again? No,
Again.
We're just going to brush over that again.
Yeah, this is the second time.
The second time.
And
Second
details,
time around.
details
That's crazy.
cannot be unfolded on how he tried to do it because he actually destroyed evidence. So back in 2017 was the first incident he tried to pay someone around $100,000 to run his wife off the road.
Damn. That's it? 100,000?
Wait a minute.
That's it?
Yeah.
So did she know this and then went back with him?
I
I
think
need more
somebody had to
context.
do it. Listen,
Did we find out later on, like after the second attempt, did she find
yeah.
out later on that she was a part of the first one? I'm so confused.
I gotta ask you though,
Go ahead.
because you was saying earlier how I get in tune with my feelings and stuff, right? If you eating a pizza and it's nasty, you still gonna finish it to figure out if you like the whole pizza?
Throw that whole thing away.
If you confused,
I've been in this. I've been in this situation.
If you bite a chicken wing and you were confused why this shit does not taste like buffalo hot
Yo,
wing chicken
okay.
wings,
You know
I'm
what?
sorry. You know
I'm
what?
gonna paint a
still
picture.
gonna eat
Some
the
shit like that
whole-
happen.
The whole joint, or
You are absolutely right.
No, you
Yeah.
You are
There you
absolutely
go.
right. I get it.
There
No,
we go,
it didn't
bro.
land the first time. I got you.
There
You're
you
right.
go, bro.
You're right.
Yo, show a man how
You
to
abs-
fish. He'll
you-
live he'll eat forever. Teach him how to eat forever.
Oh
There
my
you
goodness.
go, bro. That is even if it's as minute as that stuff, because even this, a woodpecker can eventually tear a whole tree down.
Mike, turn shit down.
A woodpecker can eventually tear a whole tree down. Like I got on my
Listen,
shirt.
that's a fact.
You give a woodpecker time, that tree coming down.
Facts. Facts.
You ain't never lied on that.
So when you ask these little things and that, it's not to kill the show, but if that's
Nah,
hurting,
nah,
if that's
no.
hurting
Listen,
your
you ain't killing
mental,
the show.
if
No,
that's
it's not
hurting
hurting my mental.
But
It's
not
just-
but it is chipping away at it. How much your armor? Even if you in the metaverse and stuff, you only got but so many hits on the armor, bro. Unless you got to level up again.
Call of Duty.
that
Grab
button.
some more plates.
Even the subconscious attacks the mental.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's get back to you now. You got an upcoming show coming.
We got an upcoming event with
I'm
the
sorry, there you go.
nonprofit in partnership with
Okay.
Icon Clothing.
Explain the flyer.
So that is the Icon of Stars. That is presented by. I had to say it like that. It sounded real like salesman, right?
Come on, man.
Sales pitch, man. Come on. Let the people know what time it is.
You know what I'm saying? But yes, that's what the nonprofit Defy the Odds Inc. Incorporated. We are a nonprofit event organizer. We do a lot of things actually, from just bringing the vast resources together of the community through the art of music and commerce. We have the Chamber of Commerce that will be in attendance. The event is actually the Icon of Stars Showcase. We have 5 artists, including myself, that will be performing, but the other 4 are going to be competing for the best performer of the night that will receive a one-on-one radio personal interview with Juan Castillo of WYBC of 94.3.
Word.
One of the reasons I did that interview doing this event, and also having a lot of different people from community with the Chamber of Commerce as well. It brings a different element because we have a lot of times where just artists just go to see artists perform. But at the same time, we don't have the other people in the building as if like you went to a show at Oakdale. You know, that's all different demographics, from people that own businesses, work businesses, have different things, where you can build a fan base because they are the consumers, because they're purchasing tickets there.
Okay.
It's just that when we have a lot of these shows and things like that, they don't have the value to bring more of the consumers.
Right.
And then also, too, being able to have the entertainers not just doing 3 songs.
Right.
Every artist has a 25-minute set.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a full performance. So if you ever did get your opportunity, just if you was doing a simple TikTok in your room, it happens.
Right, exactly.
You get put on the live stage because somebody just wants to do that. Like the TV show Dave, it's only 5. And then that's also too, the event is only 3 hours, which is almost a longer time what a regular event concert stuff is, maybe 4. You know what I'm saying? So why we do this is that we have an hour meet and greet for the VIPs. From 5 to 6, you get to come and you get to meet all the artists and entertainers. At this time, too, the artists get to meet with different people. And then we have the show. Show starts promptly at 6 so that everybody can be entertained. And shout out to the Cellar on Treadwell in Hamden, 295 Hamden, Connecticut. Building H. Best food there, trust me. Shout out to my man, Pete. He's always been supportive of myself and Icon and everything that we do with the community.
Okay.
So it's going to be a great time. You can definitely go onto Facebook and see that Cellar on Treadwell. See their menu and get yourself ready for that. The VIP tickets that we have left available, they do come with a free drink with the entry of the ticket as well. So, and
I know
then,
y'all heard that. Free
$30.
Come on. Come
and
on
then
in.
also too, because I'm here, I'm going to tell it early. I actually was about to start promoting it, but people that are in the building with the ticket, you do enter into receiving one of our new exclusive drops that will be taking place July 8th. So you can see some of the pictures of the stuff that's on the website right there. We actually have the original Icon Clothing signature black tee, as well as the white variation. A new Icon Clothing Divided Eyes cross bag, and we have some.
Is this the bag that
That is not the bag, so you gotta go on the website. Thank you for plugging that. That's why the energy's there. So you asked. So you know what I'm saying. That's like the mime, Bad Boys too.
Right.
But the website is www.onlyiconclothing.com. Once again, that's www.onlyiconclothing.com.
say you're hearing it right here. Go pick up you some merch. Listen, if you can make it to the area, if you're in the area, come peep the show. It's when did we say it was again?
July 8th.
July 8th.
Saturday, July 8th.
So everybody, listen, check it out. Now here's another thing. So, are you a Knicks fan?
Me, I enjoy watching the Knicks because I grew up watching Michael Jordan, so you learn to love your opponent. But I am a Laker fan.
Lakers fan.
Let's go Knicks.
That's good to hear. So, explain this photo that you we have displayed for the people to watch outside.
That is
Watch
a photo. That is a photo that is on the website onlyiconclothing.com. That is with Spike Lee, the amazing director. As I mentioned him earlier.
Get that man his flowers.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of his movies inspired me a lot. My favorite movie from him is Mo Better Blues.
Oh, that's a good one.
Nobody talks about Mo Better.
Yo, you know what?
When I tell you, Denzel puts on a class for y'all.
You think that was acting?
I mean, his most iconic one was Malcolm X.
Of course,
but,
no.
I mean, just if you don't want to actually sit there and you just not in the mood to watch all the civil rights and stuff like that, because it happens. Just like sometimes you want to watch a horror film, you want to watch a comedy, stuff like that. But Mo Better Blues is a movie you can watch all the time, every time. It don't matter what mood you in, you happy, you sad, it's gonna be right what you need because it's just everything. And that's what's so amazing about it. Just from everything from just all facts of life, how you came up, stuff like that, discipline, trusting your vibes, knowing when to carry somebody's weight, choices people make, love, decisions, just everything, and just knowing and being at peace, and then also knowing when it's time to walk away.
Right on.
Facts.
Can't put that no better. I like that.
What inspires you? What inspires you? When you start the logo and everything that you worked up. What inspires you the most?
As far as the clothing line or just life?
Well, in general, yeah.
In life?
Yeah.
Just having the ability to be better than yesterday.
I like that.
You know what? And everybody. Oh shit! I mean, turn my shit down a little bit. How'd that happen? A lot of people say that. But how do you try to be better than what you did the next day? What do you consider being better than the next day?
So I can tell you what I did to get back here from the accident that happened January 17, 2019, when I got injured. I was at a point where there was days my fiance would leave at 7 a.m. and by 5, she would come back and I always thought that 5 minutes had passed. I had to put a whiteboard up next to my bed on the wall and draw block schedules, A, B, C to G, like we was back in school. And we, my high school, we had alternate days where, blocks was like an hour on certain days and 90 minutes on that. So I did stuff like that. I went back to the basics, but there was days I couldn't get past block A, which was just make my bed. I would just sit on the side of the bed and just look at the wall, look at the blocks. Like I was like when I was a kid in daycare, just being in timeout and just looking at that sign, the ABC 1, 2, 3 chart for an hour and a half, 2 hours, just standing there and just, you get so bored, you start tracing the shit with your eyes as if like I'm on my Photoshop. Here I am, I talked about movies almost every other sentence. The TV would just be black.
Even if something was on it?
I couldn't tell you what was on it.
Yeah. Tunnel, like a tunnel vision type of feeling.
it's not even a tunnel vision. I gave up hope because I wasn't seeing the light. There's still a light. You gotta know without knowing. Like you go to the
Sound like
gym,
Bane.
you know that you go to the gym.
Mhm.
It's a faith. You gotta have the faith to put that much time in, and even know that at the last second, and that may be your ordained plan at the last second.
Mhm.
Just like some people that hit the lottery, it's that last quarter they found.
Right. That fourth quarter.
That's why you a closer. Is you still gonna achieve the deal, the mission. That's why I don't say it's goals. It's the mission. Because we don't got end game without Iron Man. I don't care how strong anybody was. His heart was the strongest, and that's what you needed.
Right.
And that wasn't even a
Oh,
real
wow.
heart.
You know what? Facts on that. So, all right. So we had this conversation before with the panel. The question was, if you could have any superpower, what would it be then?
My heart. Cause when all else fail, I'm still get the fuck up.
That's different.
My grandfather's World War II brother is a reason you get a Purple Heart.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I ain't leaving
Salute,
my brother. I
man,
ain't leaving
salute.
my brother behind, bro.
That is.
No man left behind.
See? Man, Reese, where you keeping this guy at?
Oh, bro, I've been around. It's like what you said, my aura, bro. I stopped shining my light.
Mm-hmm.
Like Coach Carter. My deepest fear is not that we are adequate.
Mhm.
My deepest fear is that I am
Powerful
powerful beyond
beyond
me.
measure.
Yeah, let me shine. And that's the thing. I used to care about what other people thought
Mhm.
because I would shine my light and they have to put their glasses on or blind their eyes. That hurts them like a sunburn.
Right.
Bro, that ain't my fault. Go get your shit. Go be the man like in bench warmers, be in the closet, put some mayonnaise on like they do in Blade. I don't know what you gotta do, but I'm lighting the fuck up, bro. And I'm elevating.
Right.
If you gonna hold on, but guess what? Shoot, I'm gonna elevate higher like Jordan in Space Jam, bro.
There you go.
Facts.
We gonna keep
Speaking
going.
of elevating like Space Jam, the cover art for Falling Out looks like a pair of Space Jams. Let's segue into this track right here.
I mean, you see it. What's the sneakers up there we got? Those the Concords, ain't
Yeah,
they?
Concourse, yeah.
I got you. So yeah, if y'all familiar, you know, I'm not the biggest sneakerhead, but I am aware.
Mm-hmm.
And the Concords are what sneakers? What's the significance of them? Because they're one of the most expensive ones.
Next to the Space Jams.
Yeah, Space Jam.
But we know
Well,
that.
actually, not Space Jam's job, but yeah, the Concords.
We know
was,
that because that's a Hollywood movie. So
right.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Concords or the Flu
The
Games,
iconic Space Jam.
but
originals.
What's the significance of those?
It was part of the Defiant Moment pack.
Mm-mm. You telling me a pack? Some person in marketing went and did that for you and sold you that. What's the significance of that sneaker? Who's a Knicks fan? Somebody a Knicks fan in here? They should
I'm
know.
not a Knicks fan.
Well, who's an Eastern Conference fan in here? That's not the Bulls.
Yeah, I'm a Mavericks fan.
Oh,
I'm a Knicks
okay.
fan.
You are?
He's a Knicks fan.
All right. So yeah, then they beat you up. Okay, so you said what? He said what?
Chicago.
Oh, you a Bulls fan? All right. So sis, speak up then. That's your team. You know them better than anything. So it don't matter. It's straight. But so the Concords, as a Bulls fan, what's the significance of those sneakers?
He
So
like
I love blue
Concord.
so much.
So yo,
I
think,
love blue.
So think of this. Michael Jordan wore them. What year was he wearing them?
What was that 96?
Space Jam,
90,
like 94.
96.
Yeah, 96.
What's the 96 basketball season? That's the record with the chip.
Oh shit.
The record still stands because they got the chip.
That's a fact.
They ain't.
Said that.
I don't care what you do. As far as I'm concerned, the last Warriors, love them as death. They should have won, and they should have won.
Yeah,
They should have won. They should have won if Draymond didn't get kicked out for one game.
It was 11 to the 7s.
But
in a
like I
defining
said,
moment.
let me clarify the Warriors because I respect the Warriors.
Right.
They should have won the championship if Draymond didn't get kicked out the game. But that's because we live in a softer era. But as far as I'm concerned, they are equivalent to the 76ers, everything but the chip. Because it don't matter if you don't win the chip. It don't matter if you don't put up gold.
That's a fact.
So that record still stands as far as a whole complete season, because postseason is included. That's why you play the season to get to postseason.
All right, so his feelings out.
But yeah, this feelings out. Let's get it. Shit. Turn my mic down a little bit. We having no fun. What we doing, man? I've been on that road, you know. Feelings out. I ain't coming back. We back. Yeah. Champion mode. Icon. The for the odds. I had a dream, yeah, I took a shot, I risk it all. She said a prayer on God, please don't let him fall. Forrest Gump, box chocolate, yeah, I run it all. On that 96 bullshit, I hardly lost. Tony Danza, who you pick, who the boss? Wanna be the man, easy does it, pay the cost. I'm just trying to live my life, best at all costs. On that 96 bullshit, I hardly lost. Yeah. You know them losses come and go, right? We ain't taking no more. Only the elite weather the storm. On God. On that God status too. Yeah. I see. Home stretch, double up, no 9 to 5. Double nickel coming back like I did a dime. Got a brother upstate doing fed time, another one down south. Watch that gun line. Emmett Till, no face, no case, they broke the mind. Another life after earth, gotta see the signs. I'm just living my life views, a paradigm. I'm just living proof on the hustle, on the grind. Double up, hustle up, yeah, I'm on the tracks. Rockefeller oil spills, yeah, I'm counting racks. Usain time 4, yeah, I'm doing laps. Snowfall on my Leon, I ain't coming back. What's your love, what's your gifts, baby? Or do you even have a list, lady? I'm trying to be a man and list, baby. You like my talk with my list, baby. I had a dream, yeah, I took a shot, I risk it all. She said a prayer on God, please don't let him fall. Forrest Gump, box chocolate, yeah, I run it all. On that 96 bullshit, I hardly lost. Tony Danza, who you pick, who the boss? Wanna be the man, easy does it, pay the cost. I'm just trying to live my life, best at all costs. On that 96 bullshit, I hardly lost. You talking magic, Snow White, yeah, that blue magic. Frank Lucas, I ain't him, but I gotta have it. Old school Rika Castle, yeah, that new Aladdin. Got a genie code glitch, like I'm playing Madden. What's your love, what's your gifts, baby? Do you even have a list, lady? Yeah, I'm trying to be a man and list, baby. You like my talk with my list, baby. Yeah. You know, sometimes we get through to them losses, you know. It's only right. We come back and cash out. But remember this. That one time.
Boss lady, what it do?
That's fire.
I appreciate you.
What was the inspiration behind this track? Where were you at when you made this track, and how were you feeling? What was your mental state?
Yo, man, just like the basketball game, bro. It's all on the floor. It's all on the track.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you guys feelings out. When I'm in the moment, I write. You know, I don't sit there like I told you, like I was telling you before when you was answering the beginning, like trying to find an answer. Nah, just write. You know, just talk. The more time you put into it, the more perfection you get.
Right. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Anytime you carpet in anything like that, you got to put the time in. And by putting the time in where you're comfortable just being in the moment, that's where you can fine tune. Just like MJ, it became a game within a game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just it. You have to be in tune with yourself. And it's the game. This podcast is a multiverse.
It is.
Me
I
in the
definitely
car
feel you
is a
when you say that.
multiverse.
That's
Me
a fact.
outside of the car is a multiverse.
Me being inside the
Word.
car. is
When
a
I'm with my
multiverse.
mother and it's but I still have to understand myself for the elements that I'm in. Because if I go now from a room to room, like escape room, one room may be cold.
Right.
One room may be hot. One room may be happy, blue. You know, notice how I said the rooms, and I'm not talking about the physical structure. I'm talking about
Right,
the
the
extension
feel.
of the person in the house. My mother may be going through something. You know, my fiance may be in a certain area, something like that. Maybe I gotta be water.
Mm-hmm.
So when I feel my water boiling, I'm receiving energy off of the person. If I start to freeze and ice up, I'm feeling the energy of that person. Because I can know before I get in. You know the doors is a fire inside the other side of the door before you get to it. It's signs.
Right.
You're not looking at it. That I learned from my stepfather who used to whoop my ass, but he was a firefighter.
Mm.
So instead of it's not, I don't have to hear what you do because my mother said a lot of things that my dad and I hear other people talk. I don't care what you say.
Mm-hmm.
The footprints are there by what you do.
Damn,
Right.
man, you speaking some shit, yo.
So if you're doing dumb shit and you want to know how to not do that shit, do the fucking opposite.
Pretty
even,
much.
Even a blindfold over you doing 50 true and false question, you're gonna get some right
Right.
by just guessing. So that's how you control your emotions. Because even if it's positive, I'll take you back to the metaverse with Spider-Man. We don't have Dr. Octopus if he knew to control the power.
Mm-hmm.
You still have to control the power. We can drink water all we want. There's such a thing called as water weight.
Yeah, there is, especially when boxers and athletes.
And I'll tell you more is this. I'm a Pisces. Even a fish drowns.
Shit, man, my dad fish drowned the other day. I was so heartbroken.
Guppy.
Man.
His fish name was Noodles.
Under the sea, man. Under the sea.
Sebastian. That's what I named him.
Cole, you stupid.
All the way.
Hold on. Oh, here you go. I'll give it to you, Hollywood. Where's it at? No, wrong page. Up, I lost it. But now back to you. We have another track. Now, this one is Been That Way.
Yo, before we even go into that, because we didn't really play the first one. We played it under.
You right. I was going to get back to that one too. But
Yeah,
you want to do the first one?
matter of fact, what you feeling?
I actually like the first one too. I just want people to hear it.
So, yo, let's get with the first one then.
All right. So we're going back to Addicted.
Addiction.
Addiction.
Yeah. It's a difference between addicted and addiction.
Hey, we'll get to that after this track then.
Take off, baby. High in the cloud, we smoking that loud. Know what you thinking. I know what you thinking. She know how to reach my mind. I love her silhouette, the way her curves down her spine. She love the creeper from behind. Yeah, she take a hit, Will Smith, call it summertime. Pour up a drink if you stressing. Light up a L, it's a session. I just want you, affection. Baby, you are. Baby, you are my addiction. Refill my drug, my prescription. I just want you, addiction. Baby, you are my addiction. Finding my drug, you my mission. I just want you, addiction. I'm high, yeah. You fire, yeah. Let me kiss you when you insecure. Embrace the scars, yeah, you love it more. Deep down, you start to feel the vibe. Another hit, and you feel alive. Back of your mind, remembering time. Erase all the pain, come walk on the line. Cocaine blues, need another line. Relapse, this the last time. I'm high, yeah. You fire, yeah. Pour up a drink if you stressing. Light up a L, it's a session. I just want you, affection. Baby, you are. Baby, you are are my addiction. Finding my drug, you my mission. I just want you. Addiction. Baby, you are my addiction. Refill my drug, my prescription. I just want you. Addiction.
That's my new summertime anthem, brother.
Heard it first, ladies and gentlemen.
Appreciate you.
Jordan, let's go.
I'm definitely
I like that track. I like that.
Appreciate you.
Real laid back, cruising in the summertime. Definitely. Top down,
Mm-hmm.
blowing a cigar. Why not? Or if
listen,
anybody want
he,
to burn
nah,
that
he
out.
said burn an L, and that's exactly what we doing. Get it right.
For
Yo,
those consecutive
that is
out
my
there.
summertime anthem. You know what? Gotta get you on for that one.
I appreciate you.
I think that's my favorite so far now. Like I was feeling the other track, but after hearing that one right there, yeah, that's just fire. Now, what was the motivation behind this track?
Yo, I mean, just the stuff I was saying is even when I go back, I listen to it because that song was off of the 2020 album when I first had the surgery and I was down everything, like when COVID hit. So that was a whole nother chapter. You know what I'm saying? So when I go back and I listen to that, it's a reminder of where I've been and what I've overcome. Like this is my testaments
See,
because
everybody did their best work during COVID.
it's not even that. All my muses died.
Mm.
Nipsey was gone. Kobe was gone.
Mm.
Chadwick Boseman was gone. Remember, I didn't have a father.
Okay.
So people
So
that
you had Uncle Phil.
I had to look at the work. Uncle Phil was dope and everything, but we didn't get a real insight what we needed to see with Uncle Phil because Uncle Phil did a lot. You know what I'm saying? And French Prince taking on a kid that I'm in the same situation, not knowing and trying to find myself in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The new Fresh Prince.
I have watched it.
How do you feel about that?
It shows a lot of different elements of what's concurrent now that have, well, I mean, now when I say now, like the oxys and stuff like that, we didn't have a lot of accessibility like that 20 years ago. So
Correct.
it was different things. And it's showing what things are happening now, but still seeing.
Could you grind a little quieter, please? My bad.
Yeah, that shit was loud though. I was trying to figure out what it was.
I'm looking like, what the hell? I'm looking at him like.
He was building the roots like the tree, man.
You know why it was crazy? You know, because he was locked in though.
Yeah.
He was like, but he was dead.
He was focused, man. He was
Yeah,
focused.
yeah,
My
brother.
bad.
You see people on the construction site, they ain't worried about you hitting them on the highway. They locked in getting their money
That's
Tell
a
us.
fact.
without the college degree.
Shouts out to all essential workers out there.
But go ahead. Now, as you were saying about the Fresh Prince, the new one.
I mean, just watching it from an aspect, from the episodes that I have watched. I watched the first season and stuff like that, and then once cause I do film as well, so I know once it gets to a certain point, you have to just kind of go because you're adding stuff to give it the viewers what you need because you still got to sell it to them. But I mean, it's for what it is. It's great. I wish it was on more. I wish it was on like more public networks, and gets the advertising that it does because I mean, Peacock. Nothing's wrong with Peacock. I mean, you know, it is. I mean, shit. It makes sense because that's what Carlton was dressed in. So you know what I'm saying. We marching down the field.
We're marching down the.
Yeah, it just makes sense. So you know, maybe this is the new NBC. Maybe this is the
It's
new.
a full circle moment.
Maybe this is the new NBC. Maybe this is the new NBC that's
Do the
gonna make
walk, do the walk,
Peacock
Carlton.
fire.
Right.
But you know,
Peacock dance.
you know, I
do
remember
that shit.
it being on prime time when it was the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very accurate. I mean, you've changed some of the things and you've added new elements to it to make it current. But you know, like I like Cobra
What
Kai.
about Jeffrey being a thug from London?
I mean, you
They
know,
are thugs in London.
my thing is this.
They'll
You
stab
know
you.
what? I say
Everybody
this.
has a path.
But
dark
you
side.
said, yeah, this is what I'm saying. You don't know who's capable of what and what people have done. You know what I'm saying?
True.
My fiance, like I said, she just went today to go get her charge for the electric Jeep. You know, there's a hybrid. You know, you have the one that's like when you got the electric stations, there either it's Tesla and then there's like
Off-brand.
the off brand.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
So
about. Okay.
if you have an off brand one, there's a section for you, but there's adapters that you can get for Tesla. And you know, she went there for the first time today, and I was like, "Yo, look, this is your new time having a Tesla." I mean, I'm saying Tesla because it's technology, but you know, you have to charge up.
Right.
I'm like, you now need, because she said this. She said, "Oh, I'm not by myself." I said, "I know your perspective. One, because you're a female. Two, how you was raised, where you was raised. Now, the perspective you were looking at is saying there's other cars here. However, the perspective that's a lot more layers to the core is that you are truly by yourself because they can be just like John Wick, the guy that owns the hotel.
Hey,
Right.
man, listen.
You don't know if they're there to disguise that, but you don't think of those things.
You have to be on point at all.
I have to. So I said, now what you have to do, anytime you pull up, you wait 10 minutes. If it ain't 10 minutes, then you move on because you still got the other option of gas.
Right.
Now, pardon again.
What's up?
Just for those that don't understand, I'm one of those. How do those charging stations work when you go to charge your car?
Plug it in.
That's
Fool.
Plug it in.
You have to pay. You have to
I mean,
pay.
okay.
We could go
So
over that.
when I say how does it work, so you have to use your your debit card, or
I'm not sure. I haven't had to use it.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
obviously, there's people there. I'm assuming either people got some type of subscription, like
Yeah, you pay for
like
it.
like on the
See,
highway. You know what I'm
this
saying?
is what I'm saying. I don't know this, so this is
Yeah, but I would say this because I don't have that, but I'm pretty sure there's probably some apps and stuff out there. But the whole thing that I'm saying, like, now you need to have a type of protocol, like, so that you
I
can
gotta
be
charge my.
so that you can be aware of your surroundings. Because her first thing was, oh, there's people here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they can just be there as a decoy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing. So you never know, and then you're ultimately by yourself. Because I immediately said, when she said that, I was like, if something happens to you, do they have our phone number? She was like, no. That means you're by yourself.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? If
Pretty
you have no
much.
information on you, you're by yourself.
You got on stuff.
So basically, you're
Yeah, the car. Yeah, Bumblebee's there more than you. Yeah, thank you.
Oh man, but yeah, yo, listen, man, it was good wrapping it up with you. Listen, like I said, we got one more track we gonna play, but we gonna wrap it up, and that's gonna be our closer. What else? What else you got coming up in the works?
Man, we got a lot of things.
Wait, before you get to that,
what's up?
let people know what we smelling. These candles that you got lit,
This is Candles by Phoenix. This is the Sweet Orange Relaxation.
and it is very relaxing. Listen, I told you, I'm putting in the shipment.
Beyond.
I'm definitely putting in the shipment. But all right, so what else do you have coming up?
Like I said, we have our next Icon signature drop happening in July 8th. That is also the day of the event, July 8th. The drop will be happening at 5 p.m. Saturday, July 8th. So as you see,
the flyer.
we're going to christen it off at the same time.
Where
You know what I'm
at?
saying? This is going to be at the Cellar on Treadwell.
Nice.
And
Address is right there in the flyer.
Address right there, 295
We're
Treadwell.
gonna be promoting it. We're also gonna be promoting it on Blue Way Media's page and everybody fellas. We're all gonna be promoting, so that way we gonna have a nice turnout. We gonna pull up for a little bit, but we got the show on Saturday. So
and that's why I did it too. I did it early because I wanted to make sure that people that have professions and things like that, because a lot of times we have to also be mindful of when we're scheduling if we want to make a certain type of impact. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the type of event that we want to do. Having a certain time makes a difference. There's a reason First takes on at a certain time on ESPN. That's the time most people can watch it on everywhere. But with this, I also took in consideration the women that have kids and stuff like that. I took in consideration they have to get babysitters and things like that. They may have to go out and work bottle night or something like that. But I want them to have the opportunity to come to an event that is something like something that their environment they enjoy being at and comfortable.
Okay.
But also meeting a lot of other people amongst the community that can help thrive their lives, because it's not always what you know. It is what you know, but it's who you know. So if you put both of those together,
So
then you're there.
let's get into this joint right quick, man.
So this is Shout out to my homegirl, Aura, Sofa Aura. She's featured on this. This is our new single that dropped on Memorial Day. It's called Been That Way.
Been a day. She thinking about me, baby. I'm thinking about her. I know what you need, baby. Don't tell me no words. Don't want me to tease, baby. Don't fill in the curve. You want me to please, baby. Yes. Just give me the word. Or lyrics. Been a day. Ay. Been away. Been away. Ay. Been a day. Been a day. Ay. Been away. Been away. Ay. Been a day. Touchdown to Vegas. I'm done placing bets. Need you here next to me. I ain't worried about the next. Sinatra, the Caesar. Can you feel the water yet? The palace, the penthouse. Living life with no regrets. Bet. She said she from Harvard, baby. Hit the J and that body crazy. Turn on the flick. How's a classic? Reddit math go crazy. Moments of power, baby. Winning the stars go crazy. Walking the strip. Found 50 cents. Counting the millions, baby.
We'll be booking tonight. Where you want me to land? Tell me the moves, baby. I don't have any plan, no. Except for us to kiss and touch. Talk me through it all night long. There ain't no fantasy that can come true when I'm laid up with you.
Been a day, been away, been away, been a day, been a day, been away, been away, been a day. Think about me, baby. I'm thinking about her. I know what you need.
You heard it first, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan. Okay.
Shout out to my engineer too, man. Dre Guy, downtown New Haven studio.
Yeah.
That's on. It's all good, man. Shout out to the guy.
Yo, man. So, hey, yo, Jay, hit them, plug them with all your platforms right quick, bro.
I'm gonna give you the bullseye. Go right to the icon. Go right to me actually, because it's the extension of me. So go right to me. IAMJORDONEDWARD. I am Jordan Edward. Instagram in the bio. You'll see all the links that we got there. Starting with the Icon Clothing. Only Icon Clothing on Instagram. www.onlyiconclothing.com. We got the Film by Phoenix. That's filmbybphoenix.net. Filmed, past tense.
Get it right.
Phoenix.net. Net. Cash out. So we also got the candles that you see right there, Burn Bright by Candles by Phoenix. That is also the Instagram right there as well as the website, www.candlesbyphoenix.com. And like I said, we got the event that's popping up July 8th. Shout out to Aliman, Trey Tuck, Sweetie Belle, and Sha Kim Shabazz. That's going to be performing and blessing the stage with myself as well, Jordan Edward, your host as well.
Be on time.
We do it all. Oh, we starting the show with it without you, bro. And I don't need Steve Harvey to tell you. Let's go.
There you go. Let them know.
All right, Primo, hit them with your platforms, Primo.
Check that out. And also, me personally, JordanEdward.com, www.jordanedward.com for all the music and everything like that, visual content. And I appreciate you guys for having me.
No doubt, man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming through.
Primo, hit them with that content.
Hey, yo, the email is primo.bluewaymedia@gmail.com. Twitter, Instagram, it's the real Mr. Penn. TikTok, it's oh damn, that's D. Let's go.
Roll.
Let's go. Hollywood Row 24, Instagram. And you can reach me also, hollywoodrow.ro.com. Hollywood, BlueWayMedia@gmail.com. And also on Twitter, Hollywood Rizzo. Let's go.
Show
Your
Tizzle.
boy Showtime $. That's showtime.bluewamedia@gmail.com. Instagram, Mr. Always Ready. Instagram, Mr. Always Ready 1. And bluewamedia@gmail.com.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we would like to thank Mr. Jordan Edwards
yes.
for coming through Icon Clothing. What is I?
Only icon.
Only icon.
Oh yeah.
You are an icon though, so yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you don't need it. Don't worry. You can say that too. Don't gotta be just on Michelangelo. You good? You know what I'm saying?
So yo, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Core Designs, Monet
Yep.
Music, of course, that's Smack Cocktail. You gotta have it.
You're
Yeah, I
going to
love
need
it.
it.
Because you're going to need it.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, and with that being said, people, want to thank y'all once again for rocking with us for another episode of
Speak So Freely. Shout out to our
come
viewers
back.
also.
Yo, shout out to the cats in the
We got Trav Easy, we got TPs in the snow, we got your boy Leon Brown, we got your girl,
We got Boss Lady.
no, Boss Lady, I'm sorry,
We
I'm sorry.
had
Shauna White.
Snow,
Shauna
Shauna
White wasn't
White,
there.
TP,
No, I had to move it. It was in the
Bing,
way. Malik
and
got
everybody
C.
else. Everybody else watching
We
that
only do
didn't
this every
chime in.
week, it's fine.
Everybody else that didn't put nothing in the chat, listen, it's okay.
Like,
Our regulars is always
subscribe,
there.
tell a friend.
Tell a
Yo, we
friend.
got Big Blue in the building. We got
Yeah.
Cousin Hank.
Hey.
Yo, make sure y'all come back next week for another episode of
The
Speak
only
So Freely.
I
best
am your boy
podcast in the
Bear
world.
on 319, a.k.a. Mr. Puddin' Jones, a.k.a. Bitch, you better watch who you talking to.
Blue said I'm
and we
here.
getting up out of here. And I'm rocking with who?
Yo, it's your boy, Mr. 10, a.k.a. Mr. Talk to Me Fucking Nice.
Rocking with who?
It's your boy Hollywood Rowe. You already know. Steak and potatoes, baby. Let's
I'm
go.
rocking with who?
Your boy Showtime $, on the Euro sign
Yo,
of the E,
Jay.
because it's more money now.
I'm rocking with who?
I'm gonna pause for a second
Take your time, brother.
because it speaks so freely, right?
This
Yeah,
is
I had.
freely.
It's only right we end it, right?
That's
Go
right.
ahead.
Feelings out coming.
Let's go.
There's a remix. Yo,
Come on in, Trav.
I just want y'all to take this time. Everybody, stop what you're doing right now. Literally, like, just stop. Close your eyes. And I'm talking to y'all in the room, too. Like, if you was in church. I want you to envision your life how you saw yourself when you was 8. And when I say when you was 8, I want you to understand and think about that moment. What was happening in your life? What was upsetting you? What was making you happy? What was giving you joy? What was filling your cup that you would wake up at all times in the night and you would just be in your own world like Happy Gilmore, your happy place? And then I want you to now look at what took things away from that, started chipping away at that armor, that glass, that precious gem that you had. I want you to think about the problems that you feel you have. Are they really yours, or are you carrying other people's problems because you love them so much and you want to save everybody like a Purple Heart, but you can't? Because everybody has an expiration date.
True.
You's a deep brother, man.
You get into it.
And
yeah,
then,
you's a deep brother, man, but we got to get up out of
I'm
here.
going to finish
bro.
right here for you, too.
Okay.
And now that when I say that, think about what you have the resources to just be in that state. And that's what your alignment is. The problem is, and the issue that you're going to have in the mission, because a mission is different than a goal. Run our life on it. Defy the odds and find your happiness, find your love, find your peace. I'm Jordan Edward, Mr. Icon, Speak for Freely podcast. God bless everybody.
My brother.
Let's go, man.
Yes, sir. So, yo, we will catch y'all next week. Same time, same station. Y'all know what it is. It's Speak So Freely. Y'all be safe out there, man.
Appreciate the love, y'all.
We out of here.
Oh shit! What?
Yes, sir. It must be 8 o'clock. Yeah. Oh, shit, it is. Yo, man, let me log on. Y'all know what it is. Let's go, bro. All niggas gonna have you laughing your ass off. It's that Blue Wave Media presents. It's Blue Wave Media presents. What's going on? It's Blue Wave Media presents. Get him. Speak so free. Get him. Blue Wave. It's the best podcast in the world. Blue Wave Media. Speaks the best podcast in the world. 319. The best podcast in the world. Got your boy Primo. Hollywood Road.